Hey guys, Logan. We're up to season 13, episode 3 of not Grey's Anatomy. I was just looking at Grey's Anatomy. Criminal Minds. Like I said at the end of the last episode, if you watched, if not, that's fine. I was talking for a while, so I understand. Sometimes I talk and I talk and I talk and I talk at the end of episodes and I just don't shut up. Anyways. For the next 5 episodes, so season 13, episode 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, I would like for y'all to, you know how I do the sentencing thing? Well, now it's on you. I would like y'all, I will still do my sentencing, but I'm not going to talk about it. So, like, I'm not going to dive into it. I might briefly say things, but it's on y'all now. So y'all have to make the sentencing, whether it's the death penalty, the specific years, the counts, the whatever you got. Give it to me. For the next 5 episodes, it's on y'all. If you do want to know what I did sentencing-wise, I can tell you. You just gotta ask, but I will type it out and tell you if you're interested. Because I make notes, and I'll just have to flip back, you know, whenever this video's up. And I'll go, oh, that's what I did, blah, 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 whatnot. So, yeah, for the next 5 episodes, it's on y'all. I want to know. I want you to tell me down in the description, in the comments, not in the description, that doesn't make sense, in the comments, and we'll go with that. Here we go.
Can you believe this?
No.
Flat tire. It's karma.
Wrong episode.
You know...
That was the last episode. This is the episode. Did I say episode 3? Did I say 2? Whatever. Here's 3. Me forgetting to change episodes in between videos. Dummy! God!
Damn it.
Don't worry. My folks have the kids.
I thought I was supposed to drop them up at their place at 8.
Oh, thank you.
I guess with all that's going on these past few months, it's finally catching up to me.
Do I know?
So Jack Garrett was right again. You weren't ready for a desk job.
No, I wasn't.
You know the best part about you going from the international response team to the BAU?
What's that?
That after nearly 10 years of marriage, I finally get to share my bed with my husband on a semi-regular basis. I can't be late for work.
Well, you started this.
I know, I'm terrible.
What if? So that just means that we should take advantage of every chance that we get from now until tomorrow morning, right? Do you think?
Yeah, you're right. Screw it.
Yeah.
So what is the Linda problem?
See, I'm telling you, Spence, no one else knows what the Linda problem is except for me and you.
I don't even know a Linda.
In college, she found herself deeply concerned with issues of discrimination and social justice, and she even participated in several anti-nuclear demonstrations.
I don't know. I mean, Linda doesn't sound like much of a problem.
Let me ask you this. Which one seems more probable? A, that Linda's a bank teller, or B, Linda's a bank teller and also active in some sort of feminist movement?
B.
Probability. Which means that Linda is a bank teller.
Very good, and I expected as much. However, the Linda problem is an example of the conjunction fallacy, which happens when it's assumed that specific conditions are more probable than a single general one.
And you want to challenge these
Wait,
assumptions?
what?
Absolutely.
Look, just say when you assume you make an ass of you and me, because then you can say,
Oh, it's all about assumptions. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I get it.
This morning, Detroit police were called to an abandoned warehouse. Curtis Weiler's homicide appears to be connected to the murder of 27-year-old Daryl Forrester. His body was found 2 weeks ago under nearly identical circumstances.
Due to the stages of decomposition, the coroner has not been able to determine the time of death or the cause of death, but clearly suffered a lot of injuries here. Was that both victims had been completely castrated.
Castration is the removal of the testicles. It appears.
I have misspoken. I guess technically, then they had been emasculated. The whole package, gone.
Okay. So
Yikes.
torture and sexual mutilation.
Although he had no immediate family in the area, Mrs. Weiler called police a week ago when her husband didn't come home. But there were no signs of forced entry or foul play in his office nor Forrester's condo.
And has someplace special to do it.
Yeah, and then after he's had his fun, he likes to show off his handiwork. I mean, clearly this guy's trying to send some kind of message.
But my first job in law enforcement was in Detroit. And so I'm looking at this and I can't help but think that we should take a look at the Celtic Mafia.
Called the what?
The Chaldean Mafia is an Assyrian ethnic gang with a criminal network that historically spans from Detroit, Michigan, southwest to San Diego, California.
What we'd set up.
Yeah, but I thought the DEA's Operation Shadowbox ended.
Yeah, we may be looking for more of a pure psychopath here, but I agree. This guy seems practiced, like a pro.
Well, either way, the Sunset is organized, skilled, and motivated. But so are we.
Wheels up in 30.
20.
Tell me what it is you want. I got money.
I got money.
Kids, I'll get you what you want.
I'll get you whatever you want. Just don't take my balls. Oh my god.
Well, Daryl Forrester moved to Detroit 3 years ago. Became a big DJ on the local music scene, and by all accounts, was a model citizen.
Hold up. It says they range in amounts from $5,000 to $9,999.
Ms. Weiler and Forrester probably knew that $10,000 cash transactions automatically trigger their banks to file currency transaction reports in the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network.
So the question is, what exactly were these two men paying for?
Matt, do you know an Adrian Scott? Well, he's made captain now. He's also our local task force leader. So since you know the lay of the land, I'd like you and Reed to come downtown with me. JJ, Luke, drive out to the crime scene, see if there's anything that's been overlooked.
SSA Matt Simmons. It's good to see you, man. It's been way too long.
Wish we were under better circumstances.
Okay, stop that for a second.
All the while, he deliberately starts and stops the recording so as to not appear on camera himself.
Well, he saves the best for last. After he castrates him, he just lets Weiler bleed out in real time. Tape ends at 42 minutes and 15 seconds when you see Weiler lose consciousness and die. Sound like this. Clean. No fingerprints, no DNA. All on that little micro cassette that I haven't seen in like 20 years.
This looks like pure sexual sadism, but in this case, the NSF not only inflicted physical pain on the victim, but he intended to exact a secondary psychological sadism on others by sending them the tape.
Spence, I'd like you to stay here with Officer Royce, see if you can find out what that building is, and more importantly, where it is.
Mrs. Weiler, do you happen to recognize this man?
No, should I?
Would you take a look at these bank records? I've highlighted a series of cash withdrawals your husband made over the past year. Do you know why he would make those particular transactions? I'm sorry.
May I use the ladies' room?
Yes, of course, it's down the hall on the left.
She saw something she didn't like.
She suspected her husband had somebody on the side?
But given the amounts and frequency of withdrawals, I'm not so sure we're looking at an ongoing affair here so much as some sort of
double life
pay to play.
Oh.
An online escort service could definitely be the way the UNSEP found both Weiler and Forrester.
It's difficult to imagine that these two men are his first kills. I mean, there's definitely a level of confidence and expertise being demonstrated.
And yet, we found nothing in VICAP.
Yeah, we should do a geoprofile of potential dump sites in the area.
I come bearing a curious love connection between our two victims, and she calls herself Dasha. Following along in your hymnals, you'll see that both Weiler and Forrester were quite smitten with this comely lass, so much so that they archived their very romantic each gentleman's meet cute with Dasha to the website of the Blue Siren International Social Club, where members are encouraged to cultivate mutually beneficial and satisfying social arrangements.
Where sugar daddies meet sugar babies.
Hookers and Johns by any other name. Dasha. Clearly, that is a known plume, but her real name is in the veiled hands of the Blue Siren.
Strange though, our profile begins with a male sexual sadist hunting victims through escort services. Except when you read these emails, I mean, you know that these guys met and hung out with the woman they were expecting.
Dasha was the last person to see both of these men alive.
Oh my, could it be
First, you
her?
tell me you have a terrestrial address for Blue Siren.
Oh, no way.
You betcha, sending it now.
What's going on?
I'm gonna die here tonight. It's gonna take a lot of time. And it will be incredibly. There's a purpose to everything in this life. Fact is, this is mine.
This is a college sorority house. You sure we're at the right place?
According to Garcia, this is the address for whoever's running the website for the Blue Siren International.
At a sorority house? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's funny.
Hello? Blue Siren is not an escort service.
Gianna, please. Have a bed.
I don't care who the hell they are.
We're here because two of your club members, Curtis Weiler and Daryl Forrester, they've become victims in a series of homicides.
Oh my god.
So what? You think that we're killers?
No. Mr. Weiler and
No, I
Mr. Forrester
don't.
appear to have developed personal relationships with the same club member.
I mean, she's no longer a member of the club.
This is so messed up. We've got privacy issues to consider.
Well, you won't have any privacy issues once everybody finds out that being a member of Blue Siren gets you killed.
Dasha's real name is Kimberly Desmond. Like Becca said, she dropped out like a month ago, so I'm not sure if the personal info we have is current or not.
No, we'll take what you got. Thanks.
You see that exposed metal panel? It's welded, and there are rivets.
Yeah, looks maybe like a freight container.
There's a report of another victim, but he wasn't staged downtown. The body was left hanging in the garage of an abandoned building located on the east side near Palmer Park.
Hi, can I help you?
Kimberly Desmond?
Yes, then you are?
Emily Prentice, Matt Simmons, FBI. May we come inside and speak with you?
Curtis and Daryl were murdered.
Yes. And as far as we know now, you're the only link between these men. You may also have been the last one to see them alive.
Do you have
what to tell you.
Wait, do you have a
Miss
significant
Desmond, how
other?
many men did you cultivate relationships with while you were a member of Blue Siren?
I didn't sleep with all of them.
Could you tell us the reason why you chose to leave Blue Siren?
To start my own personal site.
So you'd never felt threatened by anyone you'd met through the club?
No, never. Look, you honestly believe there's some psycho out there stalking me and killing the men I spend time with?
Do you have...
Excuse me, we have
It could be
victim.
someone on your list who
Do you
likes
know
you
a
a
Philip
lot.
Sullivan?
Is he another person on your list?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You either have a
You don't think
client...
this guy's gonna try to come after me, do you?
For your safety, I'm going to arrange a protected detail.
Probably not, but he
24/7
likes you, I have a
apprehend
feeling.
this man.
That's...
What if you can't catch him?
That's interesting.
I know, and it makes more sense that a jealous, obsessed lover would be behind all this.
Okay, but the profile says the unsub's committed crimes like this before. He's confident from experience, so...
Plus, Kimberly's list of men it's incomplete. I mean, what about her father or brother?
Yeah, there could be some bad blood in Kimberly's family.
We need to find out who they are and what they've been up to.
Are you sure you don't want someone else to take this now, watch?
I'm good, thank you.
You call for backup if and when you need it.
Well, this is an unexpected surprise.
That's the benefit of working stateside now.
You on your way home?
No. Not yet. We're still working the case and,
Is that your wife?
yes.
Can I get you a drink?
I can't tell if her voice is attractive to me or not.
I'm on duty.
She has like this raspiness, which I love. but I can't
I know
tell.
men like you. Married.
She's no Sophia Bush. Queen.
Except for that one little slice of forbidden fruit.
See, I can't tell if she sounds like that
Tasting
smoker
makes me
raspy
feel
or like that
alive.
Sophia Bush raspy.
How does that make you feel?
Like the one in control.
One's need to control is often a way to keep from feeling abandoned.
She downed that already? My god.
Not tonight, anyway.
Oh,
Keep
she didn't
going.
pour that much. Never mind.
Truth is, I hate sleeping alone.
Good night.
So I bet you look at me and think, there's the mother of the year. Let her baby grow up to be a hooker.
Oh, no. Look, I'm a mom. I get it. Like, Kimberly's an adult. She is responsible for her own choices.
I mean,
I
what are
wish
you
I
gonna
could
do?
actually accept that. My husband, Conrad, died of cancer when she was 5 years old.
Does she have any siblings?
No. Why?
We'd just like to be able to make sure everyone in your family is safe.
Obvious, gotcha.
You can start by double checking a death certificate for Conrad Desmond sometime in '99.
I am the genie in genealogy, just rubbed my lamp. That came out wrong. Goodbye.
Wow.
What did you do to her?
I found an anomaly in the audio and Sinisa was able to isolate it.
If I hadn't loved loud music in my youth,
Yeah, I hear something there.
I have one other filter and program that might clarify the sound more.
Is that a plane?
hold on. I hear that.
Sounds like a plane.
Play it again. Do you guys hear how it builds and then dissipates?
It's a Doppler effect that the source of the sound is moving. Is it an engine? Could it be a vehicle moving back and forth?
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like a small aircraft engine passing overhead, except it's close to the ground, like it's taking off or landing. You can narrow the geoprofile. We know the unsub means isolation, so it looks like Proud Lake, Loudon Municipal, and Henry Fielder are all surrounded by the type of wilderness needed to conceal a cargo container.
Okay, I'll call Captain Scott. We'll divide and conquer.
Huh. Divide and conquer. Damn it.
Our unsub chose this place wisely. It's remote, difficult to navigate, and he could probably see and hear anyone approaching the highway. Our unsub wasn't enforcing.
Which means he'll profile like Richard Kuklinski, the Iceman, a born serial killer who's hired to be a mafia hitman.
Our unsub was a born sadist, so he's perfect to act as gang muscle. But after Operation Shadowbox, he probably flew under the radar because he got locked up somewhere. Just not for his most brutal crimes.
Hey. Victim was shot in the back of the head.
This isn't a male victim either. I mean, look at the temporal line, it's less pronounced.
Wait, Kimberly has no male relatives?
Not on the father's side, anyway. But on the mother's side, I found the absence of something, and that something is Kimberly Desmond's birth certificate. That, however, I also found something hinky about Kimberly's mom, Janelle. On her marriage certificate, she lists her maiden name as Benjamin. But I think she lied because I can't find any additional records of a Janelle Benjamin anyplace, anywhere.
So I think that Janelle, whoever, might have some splaining to do.
Interesting.
She does. I'm gonna have Matt swap out on guard duty and have him meet you at Janelle's house.
Janelle Desmond?
No way. Oh my.
Where?
Dave?
Janelle's gone. The unsub has her.
Oh god.
Agent Simmons?
Oh god. Great.
Agent Simmons?
What is your emergency?
Where the hell did you guys go? I need help me.
She's been listed as a missing person in Indiana since July of 1996.
What?
Here's something. Cynthia had a little girl. She had a baby. Her name is Kimberly. She had that baby on May 6th, 1994.
That's Kimberly Desmond's birthday.
Exactly. And then I thought maybe that's a coinky-dink, but then I remember what Tara said about home birth, and I followed up on that, except in Indiana, and this Kimberly was born at home. Mirza, the sister of the father of Kimberly, his name, Gabriel Mirza.
It says here he was granted parole at the end of last year from City Falls Correctional Facility, having served 10 of his 15 years for voluntary manslaughter.
That was just one of his many crimes, which include putting a bullet in the back of his baby mama's head.
Life, his baby girl, and give her up to his sister to raise.
I bet Janelle's been so afraid of her brother that she wasn't lying to protect his identity. She's been lying to protect Kimberly from the awful truth.
After he got out of prison, he might have gone to check on the one part of his life he feels has any value.
Oh,
And instead of finding his daughter had grown up to make something special of her life, he discovers she timeshares her companionship.
Mom? Oh, my sweetheart. Everything is going to be all right.
Don't worry, it's my brother.
What happened to you?
This used to be your room. Welcome home, Kimberly.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It looks like at both scenes, Gabriel used only the force necessary to subdue each woman.
So he doesn't want to kill them, at least not yet. Because, as our profile says, Gabriel's violence is motivated by his desire to protect his biological daughter.
Yep.
Except she doesn't know the truth.
Yep.
She has no idea who it really is.
Can't you see how scared she is?
Whose damn fault is that, Janelle?
Mom, what is going on?
No, I am sorry. And I told you how your mother, Cynthia, and she was never coming back to me.
Don't do this. I beg you.
But without her, there was no way I could raise you on my own. So I decided to ask my sister, your aunt, to take care of you.
Gabriel, shut up.
Truth is,
They've said horror in the last 2 episodes, and
it's my
this is just getting
responsibility
wild.
to fix all this. And when I'm done taking care of all the terrible men who ever took advantage of my little girl, like the family we always should have been.
Yikes.
Garcia, the last victim, Philip Sullivan, was staged on the east side. Now, I know that Gabriel Mirza may have been adapting to the police, but I also think he couldn't resist the lure of his old stomping ground.
Yeah, okay. There's some commercial properties, but one of them is residential, and it's in this neighborhood with a bunch of foreclosures and evictions. It might as well be a ghost town.
I think Gabriel Mirza may have one time called that one home.
And Kimberly Desmond lives near there. I'll let Matt and Emily know.
Is it true? I'm so sorry.
Oh boy.
Forgive me.
The plot is thickening.
And I'll do whatever is needed to protect you, even if it means from yourself.
Oh my!
It's okay, Kim. We've got you. It's all right, Steph.
Is he inside? Would you not?
They're in the bedroom upstairs.
I got him.
It's okay. Where's Kimberly? Is she okay?
She's fine. Where's your brother?
I don't know. It sounded like he broke a window and jumped out back.
You stay here with her.
Oh man, you're going after a trained guy. Guy who's good at doing what he's doing.
You're under arrest.
Damn.
Okay.
Thank you for saving my life.
You did that all by yourself.
I wish you would have killed him.
No, you don't.
My whole life, everyone I know has lied to me. Except you, Agent Simmons. You are the man you say you are.
Hey there. Welcome home.
Just gotta be home.
Oh my gosh.
A man travels the world in search of what he needs and returns home to find it. George Moore.
I like him. I've always liked him though. So, solid episode. That was wild. Very, very, very wild. Because that guy... It's up to y'all though. What is the sentencing? What are y'all going to sentence that man to? This is your first of 5 episodes. It's on you. This is on you. I want to know. Down in the comments. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. See y'all next time.